Up against BC37, I think we want to be on the play.
I think we do. You know what was surreal about that situation where we were there? Oh, a 61 card deck. Interesting. Yeah, no, that was a situation where we don't get to have a bit of time between rounds. This is actually fine. Yeah, this is cool. Cliff's turn 1.
Voice away.
We don't actually have double red for anger, but we don't have
a great target for a voice either, so...
That's probably just an island, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rare we need more than 3 mana quickly. Like, Whelming Wave. That's it. It could be the mirror.
I think it's the second anger is what we whiff away here.
Absolutely. Especially if it's the mirror.
Yeah. It's probably blue-red artifacts, to be honest.
In which case the angers are quite good.
No, they're not. It's 5/5 indestructible.
Oh, the Ensoul build. Yeah, not the Thopter build.
Same build.
No, there was the Thopter build from the Pro Tour.
The build from the Pro Tour is the Ensoul build.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Ensoul artifacts and... Okay, awesome.
Cool. With a cruise. Pretty cool. Can we beat it?
The Ensoul deck?
Yeah. We're bringing in Disperses.
We only have one.
We're bringing in Disperse. Probably Gainsay.
Yeah.
Disperse is awkward against Darksteel Citadel and Soul Artifact because
our opponent's not doing anything.
It's non-land permanent.
That's an excellent draw.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Gonna play an island, I think.
We already have double blue. Is it possible the Fountain's just better?
Maybe.
If we have to insight one of them?
Maybe.
I think that's probably correct.
Our following up plays are going to be pretty colour intensive, though, I think.
But we need more red than we need blue.
The blue here. Why is this so glacial? There we go. Our opponent's like, oh shit! Sphinx's tutelage. Unless he plays his own one here.
Who are we playing against? Ali G? Like what's?
I guess I don't know. Shatterpaws can't beat that card. So we just inside this island almost no matter what, right?
Pretty much. And then we'll have 4 cards in the bin for cruise. That's not quite enough.
No, but it's enough if we get another insight and also another min.
It's enough if we get another land. No, it's not.
Not this turn.
No.
Magic Land doesn't like that foil island. There we go.
I don't like that foil island. That
nice.
There's another mountain.
He didn't do anything though.
He hasn't done anything. Oh, I know what it is. He's playing 61 cards as tech against this deck.
That's what I thought.
It's an extra activation.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Alright.
Inside away the island.
Yep. Mill more? Oh, he isn't Soul Artifact because we haven't been looking at his bin.
He might be holding up Epiphany, but that doesn't do much because he doesn't control an artifact. Could just be he doesn't have an artifact and his deck doesn't work.
I mean, the deck really doesn't work without these, to be honest. And we already milled one, so it's pretty good.
No, he could just not have anything to install.
Oh, no, negate.
That's actually really bad for us.
Yeah.
Because we already discarded the land.
It's not great.
So we have to pass now without doing anything. I'd rather he negated that than the cruise.
I'm going to play the land because that lets us cruise next turn.
Doesn't holding it let us cruise next turn?
Yeah, but we're also hit another land and another insight.
But we could have, if we drew another insight, we now don't have a land for it.
But we need to play the land to cruise.
No, we don't. We could have incited and then cruised.
Oh, right. Or voice. Oh, we can still voice. No, because voice is free with cruise, isn't it?
Yeah, but insight actually generates mana. So not playing the land was actually correct there.
Well, if we cruise first, is it we can hit a land to then insight?
Yeah, but we wouldn't have to. If
right. That doesn't do anything. It's pretty good against him, actually.
Is it? Against an Soul Artifact? Sure, yeah. I don't know if I want to delve our whole bin.
I think we have to. We can't do anything else otherwise.
I don't like that he's still got negate mana up. Like, if we delve our whole bin and he negates this, we're screwed. Would it be better, actually, hold on.
To do what?
To just pass and then dig through time on end stuff.
What are we trying to hit with the dig?
I don't know, stuff. Like, cruising, we will cruise eventually, but I'd rather cruise when he's tapped out.
Right.
Because, like, the cruise isn't going to mill him eventually. The dig just... What is he doing with his deck? I feel like we pass and dig through time, because dig through time actually lets us find things that we can do.
But what do you want to hit with the dig? What are you looking for?
I don't know, but we can do something with it. What are you looking to hit with the cruise?
More cards and mill for 6.
But we can mill for 6 later when he's tapped out.
I guess, but what are you hoping to hit? I don't know why. I really don't know why Dig is in this deck.
It finds tutelages. We can find a second tutelage.
That'd be pretty nice.
Find a second tutelage. We can find magmatic insight. We could find.
I mean, the best thing we can find is probably another cruise, and then we can't cast that cruise.
Well, no. The best thing we can find is like a tutelage.
Right.
We will eventually cast the cruise.
If he doesn't tap out here, do we still go? We have to still go.
I think we still go for it.
Although we do win this race.
I'd also rather we countered a dig than a cruise.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Cruise
cruise
is
actually
just
knows
better,
it.
yeah.
Cruise is part of our clock. We almost never hit chains with this deck
No, it's difficult.
because a lot of colorless. He's gonna activate. He's gonna name the tutelage, but that doesn't actually
I
matter.
never use that ability.
That's actually just a 2/1.
Well, it is. It's something that's insolable.
The Sensitive pretty good against that.
Tentacle's about to be a lot less good
Why?
because we're going to lose spell mastery
That's true, but we're gonna have one spell in the bin.
and
then-
hopefully steal.
You
Get
can also
another
just Anger of the Gods if he plays another creature,
one. Right.
like.
Is that going to play? I could play an Ornithopter.
Did he play land this turn?
Yes.
It's turn 5. Yeah, we just have to go for this here. It's going to be awkward if it gets countered.
Like, I don't think there's a world in which he taps out, so I think it would have just been better to go for the.
I think there's a world in which he taps out. I think insulting there would. Well, no, you want to insult when
On
you're
the turn
going
you
to
attack.
Yeah.
I really don't love Dig in this deck.
I think it's just necessary because you have to find tutelages sometimes.
But better to just have some. I was going to say ingenuities, but that kind of looks too expensive.
Absolutely.
There you go. That sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. But it would have. He would have countered the cruises.
Right. So.
Yeah, that was just going to happen.
Gas, please. Cool.
Fine.
I'll do that.
And we then have spell mastery.
Try to do it in response to a
That would be sick. So we just pass.
Plus, this gives us spell mastery even if it gets countered.
Yeah. That was literally what I just said.
No, we'd have spell mastery, yeah, but especially even if he counters it, like. Yugen.
No, that's the other one.
Oh,
You're thinking of Haven.
Haven. Why is that a thing? Do we even? Might as well wait till end step.
I think we wait till this. Sea life doesn't matter to us.
Yeah. This is a weird matchup.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What cost 4?
5? 6?
6. Hangerback Walker.
Hammerback Walker.
The awkward bit about sending to sleep a Hangerback Walker is you can activate it in response. We really want to be dispersing that thing. I think we'll probably just use the impulse.
Hey, we can anger the gods in this so he doesn't get any.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, we'll pass. Yeah, let's do the thing that actually makes sense. That's a really good idea, Dennis.
I was like, wait a minute.
Do the good play.
I was like,
Will we do the good play?
Isn't that what this is for? I was like, wait a minute. Isn't that?
Wait a second.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, we're not going to have another red man up.
Listen though, I'm never sad about this, especially because he's tapped out.
Can we be looking at his bin more?
There it is. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Hit another in soul. Really dampen on his win cons here. Milled almost half his deck.
Well,
He did draw 7 at the start, and we are 7. What is this? Another Hangerback Walker? Yes.
almost certainly.
That's a problem unless we draw another.
Anger of the Gods.
Anger of the Gods. It's actually
What?
pretty good.
Why are you sad about that?
That's actually pretty good.
We can also
Leave up impulse.
leave up impulse, which can kill the Hangerback Walker in the response to like an insult or something.
Yeah, and when
Because insult with Hangerback Walker is kind of insane. Keeps the plus and plus and counters.
chill out, Magic Online.
What are you doing?
Skipping my turn.
Don't do that.
Skipping my turn there, Magic Online. Chill out. Plus, if we kill this thing, we get the Whelming Wave and highlights all the tokens.
That's true. But I definitely like impulsing in response to an insult here.
Yeah, doy. If we're given that option, yeah, 100%.
Oh. I think we just take this damage though.
Think?
Yeah.
What's the reason to not fire impulse this? What's it gonna play? Like,
Well, I know. I'm wondering if that one thing, because we have Send to Sleep, that's probably easier to deal with for us than 3/1/1s.
true. Yeah. Okay.
Now the counter argument is if we did Fire Impulse it and we drew a land next turn, we could cruise.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I much prefer letting him, like, you know, insole up his Citadel and we just Send to Sleep him. You know?
Yeah.
Getting all this on 4 lands, by the way.
It's not a bad deck. Do we hold the Fire Impulse because not the Fire? Do we hold the Radiant Phantom because of the possibility of drawing Magmatic Insight?
No, I think the 5 mana is just as good, really, because we wouldn't want to get to 6, so we can leave up stuff and do this. Thopter Spy Network, another Epiphany, another Thopter Spy Network.
That's not usually in the made board. That's interesting.
Hit a Walker. There's 1 exile as well.
Okay.
There's also, I mean, he does have to kill us via damage. His damage often comes in multiples of 5, though, so this might not matter too much.
Sure.
But yeah, this lets us cruise next turn. If we hit a land, or if we Send to Sleep, or Fire Impulse.
Yeah. I don't like losing Spell Mastery, to be honest, but I don't think we really have an option.
If we're
Also, it mills 12 when we cruise.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's half his deck, almost, at this point.
Yeah, that he will go down to 13 cards if we draw.
And we gotta hit some chains in there, right?
I don't think
Here we
that's
go.
necessarily true.
That's getting sleepy. Damn right. Oh, no. Well, I think counters the Send to Sleep, though.
Yeah, then we take 8.
Ah, we can still kill that. Chill out. I think we do kill it because Whelming Wave is such a live draw then.
But we can go Fire Impulse Whelming Wave in that circumstance. He activates in response here if he doesn't have the counter spell. Which means we kill in response if he doesn't have the counter spell.
What the hell is this? The calculated, not the calculated missile, Clash of Wills.
X equals 4. Awkward.
Kill it in response.
Sure. Sure. It also saves us 3 damage this particular turn, which is relevant.
I mean, yeah, which is no joke at all, no. Plus me one more. I think the impulses are the first thing to come out, by the way. They don't hit anything in this deck. The only
What are you
thing
talking about?
What do they hit?
Well, they hit the Hangerback Walkers, they hit...
Provokers. Thopters as well, actually, yeah.
They hit Thopters.
We haven't seen any
They hit
Thopters,
Whirler
actually.
Rogues.
Haven't seen any of those either. Doesn't even have that many artifacts, to be honest.
I don't think this is the standard build.
No. You don't want to just hit another Thopter here with a Fire Impulse just to fill our bin? It's essentially cashing 1 mana for Treasure Cruise next turn.
I suppose, and it's not like... It does... Yeah, no, I don't mind that, yeah. Fire Impulse it, sure.
Save some life at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah, if we draw Whelming Wave, we'll be a little sad about that. But
Well,
not even that sad.
don't really
He's down to 1 card. Back-to-back cruises.
I don't think we can pull that off.
Oh, I think we win this game, if that's the way this is going.
Do we? I mean, we're taking 7 next turn. He could have Shrapnel Blasts.
We're milling 12. We've milled 1 of his Shrapnel Blasts.
How many do you reckon that deck play reasonably
It's got to be
plays?
4, right?
Yeah, probably.
But we're not taking...
He's also only got 1 card now.
We're not taking 15. Unless they're both Shrapnel
But
Blasts.
if he has Shrapnel Blast, draw Shrapnel Blast, we do die. But
Random Lightning Strike. Okay, so how should
Shrapnel
we...
Blast Lightning Strike also kills us.
Okay, so we do this for 1.
Can we? No, 3.
I might as well tap these then.
Things that are good here are like Tormenting Voice and Magmatic Insight. And
I like Tormenting Voice a little better because we don't have to also hit a land. Oh boy, hit the Whelming Wave for next turn.
Land Magmatic Insight.
With a little bit of luck here, this might be the end of the game.
I don't think it is.
Can you select all?
Why do we have to choose an opponent? There's only 1 opponent.
I know. I think there's a way to just do like same targets, but I don't know what it is. The last one didn't make me choose. You see that?
Yeah.
Alright, hit some chains here. I don't want to see my graveyard. Revoker, Dig Through Time, Dissolve. Dissolve. Shrapnel Blast. It's good.
Careful.
Magic Online doesn't like displaying this many cards.
Okay.
Another dig as well.
So we're going to mill another 8 here. And then he's going to draw a card. And then we're going to mill him. So he has to kill us this turn.
If this is another insight and another land, though, we win. It's not.
Tutelage, double tutelage is a scarily fast clock.
Oh, yeah. We haven't played land this turn, have we? Radiant Fountain's pretty significant. A little bit of luck here.
Radiant Fountain still leaves us dead to double Shrapnel Blast, but we've milled 1, 2. There goes a collateral damage. And third Shrapnel Blast. So Radiant Fountain now means we're not dead to Shrapnel Blast Lightning Strike. I believe we are dead to Ensoul Shrapnel Blast.
Come on.
God, Magic Online. Do you want to restart the client after this round or something?
Probably. Alright, your problem now. Because you die on your next draw step, so. Those 2 cards got to be 2 pretty specific cards.
Shrapnel Blast and Soul.
Awesome.
Cool. That was game 1.
10 minutes of our clock.
We're going to do some sideboarding.
How much of that was spent clicking these triggers?
And watching Magic Online freak out.
Disperse.
Disperse seems good.
Auto include. Negate?
Gainsay.
Oh, Gainsay's just better than negate, right?
Well, we might want the negates as well.
I don't think we do.
What don't we want? Fire Impulse?
Probably don't want one of them. And a roast.
Are we only playing 3 Fire Impulses?
Yeah, I don't think we want a roast here.
I feel like we should be playing 4 Impulses and 2 roast and 1 roast.
Yeah, maybe.
Although Siege Rhino.
That's the thing, yeah. Do you want Crypt?
What's not good here? What does Crypt do against him?
Turns off his digs. I think these are all pretty important. Sven to Sleep is amazing. I would love to set in more of those. I don't have any more. I don't think we want the negates. I mean, negating and souls is pretty good, but dispersing them is better.
Okay.
You know? Is Dictate worse than a negate?
Dictate's probably worse than the negate.
Dictate is the same as having a second tutelage.
No, it's not, though, because it gives them gas as well.
Yeah, but it gives us gas as well. It's a symmetrical effect. I know we put a card into it. We get definitely more than a card out of it. I really like Dictate.
Okay.
It more than doubles our clock.
Yeah.
It gives us 150% extra mill.
It's pretty nutso with double tutelage.
Yeah, it's insane. Alright, so...
This is just not... Oh, no, this is fine, isn't it? This is just fine.
Hard reset against that deck. Hard reset.
Yeah, that's rough.
Cliffs are better than wilds. Almost always. Especially
Cruise?
Buddy.
We have 4 tap lands in our hand.
Oh, I'm going to cliffs here anyway.
Are you going to cliffs or are you going to wilds?
I think the cliff...
Is the 1 life more important than the Delve fodder?
Well, I mean, the Delph is happening anyway because we're inside them away. It could be both, though. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I think we cliffs on turn 1. I think that's reasonable.
Because then we'll have blue and red?
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, okay.
Oh, there's no single blue spells. But Again, you're buff your left side all you want. It's pretty spicy.
Do we even insight here? Or do we save it?
We might just save it.
I think we just save it. I think we just... Wilds.
Yeah, I like wilding this time. Now I want a wild. Because now we got 2 of these. So now cruises are insane.
Cruises absolutely.
Plus this, although this does slightly reduce our chance of drawing a land.
That's technically true.
An untapped land. Is there any
Well, no, we just don't... Oh, no. What, is there any reason to not crack it, are you saying?
No, because we might still hit a land and just play a tutelage.
Yeah, that's true. True.
Oh, no land.
This just might be the quickest game ever.
No land is...
Wait, what are you doing?
They're going to pay for my one once. Does it matter which one we get? Gotta get an island.
Get a mountain.
We need a second island for a one of it.
We have a cliffs.
Yeah, we don't know where we're getting that down. Or I'll get a mountain, doesn't really matter.
No, yeah, okay.
Untap land. Huh. No dice.
Cliffs pass.
Still loving untap land. That's his tutelage plus insight. I know you want to wait till we get 2 online, but
I think we still do wait till we have 2 online.
I think we're gonna have enough stuff to do, to be honest. This we should probably take it out.
No, hang it back, Walker.
Oh right, that was insane. It also mops up the Thopters afterwards pretty nicely. Oh my god.
So here we play a Tutelage and play an Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
And then next turn we play a Tutelage and a Magmatic Insight.
That's pretty good. Let him build up some stuff, whelming wave him.
I can grab the gods in.
And then just win the game that way, I think. Yeah. I'm just going to go get an island with this now.
Sure.
Just so I can have 6. Because our clock is an issue. Although it looks like we're winning this game so far, so...
I like this deck.
He didn't negate our Tutelage, which was a concern there.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
I mean, we're not going to not cast it, so...
That's true. And the fact that we have another one... Yeah, it's fine. Hoping he plays a threat here so we can stick our second Tutelage without fear of Dissolve or Clash of Wills. Play a land and tap out for like a 2/2 Hangerback Walker that we can Anger the Gods at some point.
No, we can't wait too long on that.
Well, we don't really need to.
No, that's true.
Or do nothing and tremble in the face of our Sphinx's Tutelage. You can't handle the Tutelage.
Oh, he passes. That's scary. Moves to discard.
I watched A Few Good Men recently. That's
you can't hand. Now, do you think the move to discard step there means he doesn't have anything? He also discarded a Clash of Wills, which makes me feel like he must have another one.
It makes me feel like it's another counterspell. Yeah.
At the same time, how do we play around it?
We don't. We just cast the second Tutelage.
Right. Although if we play an untapped land, we can actually pay for the Tutelage if he has Clash of Wills.
If he has Clash of Wills, not if he has Negate or Dissolve.
Yeah, but I think that's worth it, right?
Yep, absolutely. Blanking a card. I imagine he has Dissolve if he
discarded the Clash.
If he discarded the Clash.
If this you
don't discard the Clash. They're a good band.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Letting him scry one there probably hurt us a little bit. I think we voice as opposed to Insight. Although
we just ditch the wilds here.
I think do we not Insight because I'm trying to think of reasoning here. Do we not Insight because we want to discard the land whichever one we use?
Right. So then we should do the one that can only discard lands.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And also we could draw like nothing.
Gainsay's not a bad draw though.
No, that's pretty good.
At 6 mana it's pretty good actually because we can leave up the Sphinx's activation. Following turn. Here we go.
Got his 4th land.
Hangerback Walker.
Which we can just Anger the Gods away.
And then Tormenting Voice. Top spot doesn't do anything.
No. He needs to have an artifact, which could be Darksteel Citadel. But he would have played that already.
He needs to be thinking of his upkeep.
So that card currently doesn't do anything.
No.
And we do another Tormenting Voice, that's pretty good news.
So Tormenting Voice?
Tormenting Voice discarding what?
I don't know. Windmill?
Anger the Gods.
Probably Anger, right?
Yeah.
What's the best draw here? Another Tutelage?
Another Tutelage. While he's tapped out. Absolutely class.
We had the same 2 cards.
I thought that was lag! I really thought that was lag!
So we just do that again?
And then hold up Gainsay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's going on
I was really confused. I was like, did that not happen? Did that go through?
I think at this point we've demonstrated a loop and we just win the game.
Oh, I got a cramp.
Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, demonstrated a loop, yeah. Should really see what we've been milling, to be honest, but just leave up Gainsay here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could voice away this Hammer's Archive.
No, I think we're better off holding up Gainsay.
Think?
Although,
what's it going to play? That we can't just Whelming Wave.
Well, I think the problem is a lot of his plays are artifacts. I like casting that Alhammer's Archive though.
Because it's pretty good with Tormenting Voice.
And it doubles our clock.
And next turn we can do both.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually. It doesn't count the first card you draw. It's when you would draw a card that isn't the first one you drew.
Oh yeah, but Tormenting Voice. Tormenting Voice draws 4.
Yeah,
ditch 1, draw 4.
Mill. A million.
8.
Oh, this is going to be Dictator time, which we are gainsaying.
We're going to gainsay the hell out of that. Like the way he's casting that, it looks like it's a counterspell, but it could just be the fact that. I don't like the fact that our tutelages make his dig through times always 2 mana. But
we didn't have anything. Oh, we hit a tutelage.
So what's the play here? I think it's probably still the fact that he didn't have a counterspell makes me want to archive voice here.
I mean, although resolving second tutelage is probably better than resolving an archive, I think.
Yeah, and then the fact that we can go archive tutelage the following turn, archive voice the following turn.
No, I think we tutelage voice try hit a. I think we just discard this archive. Like, they're kind of sweet and all, but I think that's a world where we tutelage, we voice, and then that lets us hit a cruise, which you cast for 1.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy that.
You know? I think we just do all that. Do all that good stuff.
And all that jazz.
We actually might have enough mana. We almost have enough mana to go cruise. We don't quite.
But we don't quite. That would need to be 14 cards in the bin.
That being said, though, we're at 22. So,
oh, you conceded.
We won our pack!
Okay.
We're going to kill him, though, so...
Yeah, we were absolutely going to kill him. I kind of wanted him to let it happen, but I suppose there's no real incentive to do so.
Yeah, we're at 22. I was going to say, even like with the two tutelages out, just the amount of turns required to kill us is almost a clock in and of itself.
Yeah, so we are going to take a short break here because we're going to... I mean, for you, it's exactly the same length.
Just click on the next video, yeah.
Yeah, just however long it takes for your video to load. But we're going to restart the client.
I think so, yeah.
Because it's feeling sluggish.
I'd probably have like a million other programs up anyway. But anyway.
See you in the next one.